Average Dude has something to say about...
Welcome back. We have an update on a previous situation that has been discussed here on Average Dude. So, previously on Average Dude. Okay, you've probably noticed that YouTube has offered this new layout, which sucks the almighty big one, and I'll explain why. I guarantee you, 4 months down the road, there's going to be another set of updates, and we're going to go through the process. Yeah, that episode was back on June 1st of this year, 2013, because there was a forced change from YouTube, compliments of Google and their ownership of YouTube. They forced an idiotic layout change that made no difference whatsoever, made things harder to see. It was just a flat-out bad idea. Got a whole bunch of criticism, and I mentioned back then on June 1st that wait for 4 months, and what? That was June 5th, July, August, September, October. It's been, what, about this was a week ago where this forced change occurred. So under 5 months, just over 4 months, again. What they've done is modified the comments section and brassed off YouTube users galore because they're forcing the use of Google Plus, an absolute failed technology that users across the world did not like. So Google owning YouTube, this is what typically happens, because this reminds me of a hostile takeover of when a big company swallows up a smaller company. The smaller company tends to be better, offers better quality, something that the people actually like. That's why it's successful, and that's why the bigger company wants to gobble it up, because heaven forbid that there be anything good out there as far as alternatives. Oh no, YouTube had something good going on, and heaven forbid that Google would want to capitalize on that. Google is trying to tank YouTube, at least for what it used to be. I'll explain that later on. They're using YouTube in a different way. They're going a different direction. But this crap with the comments, I'm tired of this. This whole fixing it until it's broken nonsense. You know what? How many people out there, how many of you adults have been in a job, and especially since 2006 and 7, when the economy started taking a serious crap, and you started to, you would go, especially like this time of year, notice that this stupid, idiotic change is happening near the end of the year. How many of you have gone to, the end of the year, the holiday parties with your company? Yay, celebrate, yay! You did a great job. Oh, by the way, the company's been sold and you're going to have a new employer. Happy holidays! Yeah! It's bad enough that we go through this, and then we have to interview for our job, which isn't fair, simply because the company's been sold, and then you're constantly interviewing over and over again for your job, because if you've noticed, companies, the big companies like this that buy small companies, they cut jobs. They kick people to the curb and ruin their lives. And then they implement these idiotic changes that their own previous customer base didn't want. That's what Google's doing. Oh my God, Google Plus is ridiculous. Please explain to me why any of us for that matter, but why should any of us have to log into an outside program, an outside service to, come on, YouTube had an internal message. You could send personal, email messages internally through YouTube. So a lot of users blocked that. I allowed it. I don't care. I've gotten plenty of feedback, negative and some positive, some threats too. Whatever. But, and then the comment section, which some people choose to disable. But again, I'm tired of this. Now, I can't even check. I can't even really respond to anybody, whether they have hateful things to say or positive things to say. I'm tired of this. It's bad enough that a lot of us throughout the world, not just in the United States, but we've gone through these hostile takeovers and so many people have lost their jobs. It's ridiculous that we have to go through this on our private time for leisure, outside of work, because of this crap, this idiot purchase that Google made. They're ruining YouTube. They're forcing their already rejected and bad idea, Google Plus, onto YouTube users. There's no choice. I'm tired of it, and that's why. You know what? If you want to introduce it for all these other things that are supposed to be beneficial, and they're not. They're idiotic. They're actually bad ideas. There's nothing positive about Google Plus. Why would I want to see the comments that most kiss my ass right up at the top when I load the page and yay? No! That might be good for the ego, but it doesn't really do me any good. I'd rather see them in chronological order the way that they were. I mean, at least they gave us that choice. You can actually, you can change it back to, but you have to do it each and every time. You can't just simply change your setting on your YouTube user account if you're the person who just goes and makes comments, or you make videos. It doesn't matter. Every single video you gotta change that if you want to see the most current comments first, rather than the ones that kiss the most ass and suck up to the person who made the video. I'm so tired of this crap. Further change is on the horizon. And for those who have not figured it out, the old days, the internet, YouTube is sort of like vaudeville. It was amateur hour. You had all these people doing videos, and it got popular. Like the days of vaudeville, where you had these amateurs going out in the streets, you know, with their hats, you know, trying to get money. You got to have a gimmick, kid. You got to have a gimmick. And a lot of people have tried to make a living on it, and I didn't go that route. I didn't monetize or partner with YouTube because I knew that it was going to die out. And here we go. I mean, Vivo, a lot of the old users that have been monetized, like The Amazing Atheist and people like that, they're now complaining. And if you noticed, they're popular and they've made money off of this. And how ridiculous that they're the ones that are complaining the most. Not people like me or the average individual who just simply gets up and makes videos. They're doing it because big money and bigger entertainment names are kicking them down. Vivo was an old it's still around. What it was, they've mentioned Vivo. There's no reason to mention Vivo. That's where you watch a music video and, okay, fine. They're able to do it because there's an advertisement before then. Who cares? You're not paying for it. But guess what? The Plus channel features, you're paying for those. The Young Turks, they have the Young Turks Plus channel. You pay for this crap now. Look, links below. Paid channel, $4.99 a month or $49.99 a year. For the privilege of that? Not happening. I'm certainly not paying for that. But like when it comes to shows like Fraggle Rock episodes, stuff like it, especially those of us who are parents who want to introduce our young ones to stuff that we watched when we were, well, guess what? You pay for that too. Take a look down below. $1.99. Granted, it's not much, but and so on and so forth. That's the trend. They'll give you trailers to watch, but you're paying for this. And it doesn't bother me that there are cheap paid-for options. What bothers me is that's the direction that YouTube is going. Google doesn't care about the amateur hour. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to even do this show. Who knows? It'll last probably a little bit. I don't know exactly how long, but I guarantee you the days of YouTube, the way that you're used to seeing it, are coming to a close. You are going to see a lot more pay for to watch the higher production value, and the amateur videos, they're going to have to go somewhere else. And when it comes to a situation like mine, I really don't feel like uploading over 100 videos. But anyway, thanks for watching. Everybody, I feel your pain when it comes to these idiotic changes. Take care.